Hey guys, what's up? Pete Servold, founder and owner of Pete's Paleo, back with another PaleoHacks Facebook Live video. Super excited about today's show. I'm going to give everyone a minute to get logged on and let us know where you're listening from. As we go through, please feel free to ask questions in the comment section, and we will get to as many as we can at the end. Also in the comment section, you will find a link to get a copy of the cookbook, which we're giving away now for just the price of shipping alone. So that's pretty awesome, and the link is below, should be pinned to the top if you want to get a copy of the book. Lots of really good simple paleo recipes in here that are super tasty. You can see, I think this is one of my favorites, this pea and radish salad, which is perfect for springtime, which apparently is happening right now for a lot of people. We're already getting into spring a little early, which is nice. It's beautiful outside. It's 7 degrees here in Atlanta today. Everyone, all good? We here? All right, awesome. Today we're going to do, we're going to talk about vinaigrettes and marinades and kind of an everything type sauce. And it's really all the same thing for a couple reasons. One, it's delicious. Two, it's good for you. And three, the hardest thing I think, or one of the hardest things for people when they start to go paleo is that you don't realize how many things that you eat that are supposed to be good for you are really just nothing but sugar. And paleo is about kind of turning things on its head and, you know, getting away from the fat-free and cholesterol-free and really trying to go more sugar-free, because that's really what will is really going to hurt your long-term health. To give an example of everything that's wrong in food, I went and got a organic, light raspberry vinaigrette from the Whole Foods grocery store. Look, it's the little hummingbird, and it's so pretty, and it's made with goodness. So let's see what is actually in this organic raspberry vinaigrette that's super good for you because the hummingbird, obviously. The first ingredient, water. So they have to list this in the order of what is in the most. So most of this thing that's made with goodness is water. After that, apple cider vinegar, expeller pressed vegetable oil, which is another word for the harsh, bleached, oxidized oil that's very bad for you. And then of course we get our honey, cane sugar, and raspberry concentrate, which is another 3 different ways of saying sugar, sugar, and sugar. So this thing is mostly water, vinegar, really unhealthy oil, and then 3 kinds of sugar. And then there's some xanthan gum, other chemicals, and some salt and more natural raspberry flavor. Okay, this is everything that's wrong with food, and why you don't have to do that is because to make your own sauce that you can use to marinate chicken, fish, you can toss this sauce in roasted vegetables, is very, very easy, and it's totally unnecessary to be paying for food, you know, like that at the grocery store. So here it is. So we have our raspberry vinaigrette. So this is just raspberry juice and champagne vinegar, extra virgin olive oil. We've got some dried herbs here. I've got oregano, thyme, rosemary, a little bit of lavender, and some marjoram. You can use whatever you like. And we're gonna make a basic vinaigrette that you can use as a marinade sauce and vinaigrette and salad. The golden ratio is 3-to-1. So we've got 1 part, so 1/3 of a cup of raspberry vinegar to a full cup of extra virgin olive oil. Now, before you get started adding in all the oil, once the fat's in there, salt and herbs and spices can't break down. So we're gonna do a pinch of salt in the vinegar. We're gonna do a couple of cracks of ground black pepper. Add in your herbs. And exposing all of these things to the vinegar is really gonna open them up and allow them to be in the sauce where you can taste them. And then last but not least, I've got a beautiful little shallot here. I'm going to mince this shallot up. Go sideways, down. And just nice thin shaving it. About a tablespoon of shallot minced. Grab our whisk. Dissolve the salt. Let the herbs open up. And it's crazy. These herbs were sitting here ready for the video this whole time, and you couldn't smell them. And the second that you put them into the vinegar, you can smell all the herbaceousness coming out because it breaks open. The vinegar will break open the cells of the dried herbs. Now we're just going to add our olive oil. Perfect raspberry vinaigrette that you made at home was cheaper than what you bought at the store, and is actually very, very good for you. So this will last for about 10 days to 2 weeks in your fridge. It's going to separate once it sits in the fridge, but you just bring it back to life by giving it a little shake. Let me get my pourer. Also notice that we made all of that without any water because water really shouldn't be in a vinaigrette. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave what's left of the sauce in there. And I'm going to make a quick salad. So I got some field greens. Springtime is the perfect time to learn how to do this because you're going to be wanting to work with a lot of like fresh ingredients, using all the new produce that's coming out. I got some fresh dill, some kumquats. It's the end of citrus season, but kumquats are always really nice. Got my favorite radish in the whole world, watermelon radish. How beautiful is that? So I'm gonna give myself a flat surface to cook with, or to cut with rather. Nice thin shavings of watermelon radish. Let's julienne that. And because it's lunchtime and I want a little bit of protein, I'm gonna have some chiffonaded prosciutto in there as well. There you go. In just a few minutes, we've made super healthy, sugar-free salad for lunch. Add a little bit more of our vinaigrette. Give it a little shake. Like I said, this vinaigrette can be used, you can marinate chicken thighs in it for a couple hours before you throw it on the grill or cook it in the cast iron. You can toss it over some grilled fish. You can toss roasted vegetables with it, broccoli, root vegetables. It's really, really good for anything. There's no sugar, and it tastes delicious. All right. Just that easy. So what kind of questions are out there? What can we tell everyone about?
Tammy, happy birthday to your daughter in Oregon.
Happy birthday.
And Patricia in San Diego, and Danae in Louisiana, and Linda in Dublin, and Becky in Austin. We have people, thanks Beth, we have people from Houston, Texas, and all over the place. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them over. Sarah, the link for the book is down in the comments. It should be pinned to the top.
You can get the book right now. It's for just the cost of shipping alone. There's other dressings in here, other sauces, a ton of other recipes. Remember, the basics for any marinade, any vinaigrette, anything that you're doing is 3 to 1. So 3 parts fat to 1 part acid.
Sandy wants to know, do you ever use fresh raspberries in the vinaigrette?
You definitely could. It's going to, because of how much more sugar there's going to be in the raspberries, it's going to shorten the life of the vinaigrette. So it's probably only going to be good for a few days as opposed to 10 to 12.
Craig, that's awesome to hear. Glad that you are enjoying Chef Pete's ingredients and recipes. So Tracy just wants you to list off all the ingredients again. She doesn't need the amounts, just the ingredients.
Absolutely. So we have a champagne raspberry vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, dried herbs, which were oregano, marjoram, lavender, and rosemary, and thyme, salt and pepper, and a tablespoon of shallots minced. That's it.
Hey, Julie from the UK. Welcome to the paleo world. Patricia wants to know, did you soak the raspberries in vinegar?
No, we just use a little bit of fresh raspberry juice.
Julie, thanks for getting our book. We're glad that you are enjoying it. Doreen wants to know, is the raspberry juice available in stores?
You can get really good just raspberry vinegar. The B.R. Cohen brand makes a really good kind. But no, you'd have to juice the raspberries most of the time at home. Sherry,
who doesn't love garlic and ginger? It's amazing.
Yeah, so we just made a raspberry vinaigrette today. So you could have done, instead of shallots, we could have used garlic. We could have added ginger and turmeric. The basis here is the vinegar being 1 part and the olive oil being 3 parts. You can do any other flavors that you want, and it'll always be a great marinade and a great vinaigrette and a great sauce to toss on your vegetables as long as you keep that ratio. And then from there, you can have as much fun as you want. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Don't forget to check out Paleo Eats Real Food, Real Simple. There's a link to get the book in the comment section below. Thanks so much, as always, for tuning in. Don't ever buy salad dressing again. It's expensive and bad for you and doesn't taste as good as this. Thank you so much for checking us out. You guys have a great day.